Hi Beach Channel, this is Amber Sim on South Florida Homes, and today we have my colleague Allison Heron, who is joining us today again to talk about some of our properties at Sime Realty.
Hi, how are you?
Hey! So thanks for coming on again to talk through two of our properties that we have.
Thanks for
So,
having me.
yeah, the first one we have is 412 Zamora Avenue, which is an adorable property in North Gables. So, if you'd like to tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah. 412 Zamora is a gorgeous property. It's a beautiful Mediterranean style. It's right next to downtown Coral Gables. You could literally walk 15 minutes to Coral Way, and you have all the cute shops there. It is 2,121 square feet of living space, and you're on a good sized lot for this area. You have
Absolutely.
8,475 square feet, so room for a pool, and it's a 3-3.
Yes. So yeah, a lot of space, like both interior and on the outside. So a lot of potential. I mean, it's already a pretty big house for Coral Gables
Yeah.
in this price range. But you do have room to expand, or like you said, add a pool. And like you said, it's Mediterranean style, but it is also Art Deco style. So you can see that like in the fireplace there, like certain elements of it.
That's a working wood-burning fireplace, and you can see the beautiful vaulted ceilings.
Yes.
This is the family room when you first walk into the front door, and you can see that you have a straight view to the backyard, which I love.
It's amazing. A lot of people value that in real estate. They want to be able to see the front and the backyard in like one single line.
Yep.
And yeah, here's another view of that. So you can see, your dining room, your family room, your formal living room. You see the fireplace. You get, real hardwood floors here as well, too. So you have a lot of the charm, even though a lot of the updates have been made.
Yeah, that's true. So they updated the house about 5 years ago. So that includes the kitchen, the bathrooms, which we'll see in a second, and then also the roof is 5 years old. So that's nice new roof.
And then another thing to note too, everything behind the dining room, that was all an addition done back in the 80s. So that's why you do have like more square footage, and you can see that you for this size house and for the age, like a 1940s home, you do have like a more generous size primary bedroom and family room and a lot of living space.
Right. So this is the updated kitchen with the stainless steel appliances, the cherry wood cabinets, updated 5 years ago, done beautifully. There's a door off to the one-car garage that we just saw.
And then you could probably take down that wall, right, you think? Or
I would think so, to open it up a little bit where the doorway is. Yeah, to open it up to the dining room. Yeah.
Because that's, I've gotten a lot of people that have asked about that like want more of like, a little more open and integrated with the rest of the floor plan. But it's right there, and a lot of people value too, like the views out to the backyard. Everything.
So, and that's easy to do, to just remove a little bit of that wall to the kitchen to open it up just that much more.
Yeah. And that that opening that you see there too, like that cut, that's also very traditional, like Art Deco style in the home. And then you have this huge family room.
Right. Impact windows and doors throughout. And you can see there's a lot of light that comes in through there. That's part of the addition that they did.
Yes, and I mean they have really big furniture in there, so that seats 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 6, 7 people just on that couch. But then they also use that as like a flex space, so they have office, and then you do have like nice views out to the backyard. And eventually, if someone puts a pool in there, you're gonna have like a phenomenal thing to look out to in your backyard.
Yes, that place is screaming for a pool. That's another view.
The great thing too is that when you are considering adding a pool, it's already on sewer too, so it's not like you have to like move any of the plumbing, the drain field, the septic tank, or anything like that. It's like really ready for a pool.
Right.
Like you said, screaming for a pool.
Yeah. I mean, just look at that. Like, look how big that is for, a North Gables area. You're also right next to Lejeune, but the street is still very nice and quiet, and
Yes.
nice and residential, homey, family feeling.
Well, and I do want to stress the lot size. I know we've talked about that a lot, but I'd say average home, like in this price point, average lot size is about like 5,000 square feet.
Right.
So you're getting almost double that at like the 88,700 and
Yeah.
50 or
84.75.
There we go. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, just to see that and the potential, and you're a couple houses off Lejeune, which is like a pro and con for someone, but I actually think it's such a benefit because so accessible to everything, especially downtown Coral Gables, to the airport. A lot of offices are around Miami airport area, but also going downtown, it's super easy to get around where you're at here.
Yeah, I think accessibility is a big, big thing.
Yeah.
And Lejeune is a main road. And like I said, you don't really hear the street from the house. So
not at all.
Yeah,
especially in the inside because you have the impact windows and you have a solid roof. So
yeah,
no sound really penetrates. And then when you're outside, it's like you really don't hear anything at all.
No.
And what I would do is I would put a pool in with like a water feature, so it completely mask out any very
good
little
idea
noise that is there.
Yeah.
So yeah, tell me about this room and kind of like the layout here.
So this is the third bedroom, and I'm not sure if we have more pictures. So this is the second bedroom. So you'll see the second bedroom has its own ensuite bathroom, and then you'll see that little hallway. That's what leads into the third bedroom.
So yeah, right now they communicate with each other.
Correct. Yeah. So what I've had a lot of people say is that it would be easy to just close off the second bedroom from the third bedroom, and then add a little door. So the third bedroom has their own entrance.
Yeah. Right off the front door.
Right off of the living room.
Yeah. And you and I were discussing, so this is the ensuite bathroom in that bedroom.
Right, in the second bedroom.
And since it's on crawl space on this section of the house, it's really easy to move around the plumbing. What I would probably do is I would move the sink and the toilet to the other side. And obviously switch the glass enclosure, but that way you would have the front bedroom would be ensuite, and then you would have access for the second bedroom to the other bathroom as well. And then so you have great rooms and a great layout for people that need all that space.
Exactly. Yeah. It's got good bones. It's a really good house.
Absolutely.
And it's
huge walk-in
so much you can do
there too in this bedroom, so good storage there. And then this is the other bathroom we're talking about. That bedroom would service that bedroom,
which was it was also updated 5 years ago. All the bathrooms are updated,
and it's really cute style too. It has kind of this like almost like I don't know, just like Mexican Cuban tile that they incorporated in there, which goes really well with like all the art and everything that they have. But yeah, it has like a really cool like flair to it, like
and this is the primary.
Yes.
Yeah, big primary with views to the yard.
And that's a king bed. They have a king bed, a wardrobe, 2 closets, and then so you can see plenty of space there as well, so it's a really good size. And then here is that the
primary bathroom.
The third bathroom here, which you do have double vanity, and then you had like, they didn't show it, but it had really cute tile and stuff
in that walk-in shower. It did.
And then views looking out like through the house again. So you have the dining room, which looks out to like the formal living room and out to the front. But it's an amazing property. Definitely great for a family or someone who wants to be like closer to downtown Coral Gables and needs space. Really, I would say what this house like represents. Like I know a lot of people that come in, they appreciate that part of it.
The space and how nicely they did the the renovations, but also keeping the older charm, keeping the wood floors, nicely. So
no, it's a great property. And then now kind of switching to South Gables. So this next property we're going to talk about is 520 Castania Avenue. It is right off US 1 and right off Riviera. It's a corner lot. The lot is incredible. It's about 14,100 square feet.
Yep.
But yeah, do you want to tell me a little bit about this property?
Yeah, so this one, it's a 3-2, 74 square feet. And like you said, it's in South Gables, right on Riviera. This is a great area. It's right next to the do you know that
The Chinese Village?
the Chinese Village?
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
you literally have views like looking right in front of it. So that's like a cool little sliver of history.
Right. And then they recently updated the home. They refinished the hardwood floors. You can see that kitchen is like, wow, that's gorgeous. The quartz countertops.
Yeah, and it's so cool because like you have views looking out to the backyard. You have a very open layout, like in the family room, and because it is such a big lot too, you have a ton of room for expansion should you ever want to. But it's like an interesting contrast in the house because they have where it is a lot of the charm, like the floors and stuff, but they have this almost like industrial kind of airy feel throughout it. So like the kitchen, and it has all these like little like technology features as well too. So when you open the cabinets, like the lights automatically light up. When you go in certain areas, the lights turn on.
I love that.
There is a smart system there, which is like incorporated into the house. And what I personally like love about this house is it's super wide. So compared to the other house we were looking at in Zamora, it was like more of like a deeper build, whereas this one is wide. So you have a lot of the views kind of like looking out to the back and the front when you're in the family area. And then, nice appliances. You have gas range. Believe some of them are Gen Air. And then, like you right off of the kitchen, you have the garage there as well too.
Right, two-car garage.
And then this is another beautiful view, all impact windows. You get a lot of light. These owners, they put in the pool as well too, which is beautiful. And then you can see that the fireplace from behind as well there too.
Right, which is so cool. I love the way that they did that with that gray quartz. Yeah, look at that. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, the fireplace is really cool. And then, this is your foyer. Like, you walk in. And then, like, because they've refinished the floors, you get, like, a lot of interesting, like, coloring in it. And then you do have 3 bedrooms with finished closets. So all the bedrooms, like, have a nice view, whether it's the back or the front yard as well. They have little girls, so they have this cool, like, disco ball light.
So cute. I love that.
And then you have, again, kind of like that industrial feel, like bathroom here. So this is the bathroom that services the 2 bedroom areas. And then this is the primary bedroom.
Okay.
So you have like built-in TV with sound system, and then really nice primary bathroom here.
Sleek.
Yes, very sleek.
Yeah.
And then this is the third bedroom. Yes. And then, this is looking out to the backyard where you have this incredible lot. You have a whole like pool deck. You have a little outdoor shower. Great place to hang and, get some sun outside. And then you have a very long kind of lap pool, which has a beachfront entrance. And then you have a little like jacuzzi area built in as well,
hot tub.
too.
Love that.
And then they're huge chess people, so they have a giant chess set, which is like great for entertaining or the kids. And then great privacy hedge. So you have like great little spaces.
Yeah,
to
lots of
hang
space
out.
to spread out. It's great for hosting.
Yeah, a great privacy throughout, whether the podocarpus or the different like palms that they have around it. And overall, just like a phenomenal area. You have access to like a park around there. You have the Chinese village, going down. You have like the Cocoa Plum Circle,
Right.
Which there's like that nice park.
Ingraham.
Yep, exactly. So really amazing area. You're surrounded by kind of like really nice houses with big lots. And also as far as accessibility, I would say this is generally a pretty accessible location as well, given proximity to
US 1, right.
Riviera. It's really central. So if you want to go over to the Grove, it's very close by and not too far away from downtown Coral Gables as well.
Right.
So yeah, we looked at these two properties, one in North Gables, one in South Gables, so kind of both edges. Which area do you personally like better between the two?
That's a tough one, but I'll probably say South Gables.
South Gables.
Yeah, for me, the houses there, a little bougier. The houses there are just like insane. They're big and sprawling and gorgeous. And like you were saying, in terms of accessibility, especially for this house in specific on Riviera, you have US 1 right there, like you were saying. You have all these parks, a Cocoa Plum Circle. You can go right to Coconut Grove, which is also one of my favorite neighborhoods. So yeah, for me, I would say South Gables. What about you?
Yeah,
you can't copy me.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, you had a lot of really good points there. I mean, I grew up in South Gables, so it's very familiar to me, and I like all the points that you were saying as well. But I don't know. I think since I've gotten a little older, I appreciate North Gables more. It's tough to say which one I'd want to live in, but I think with North Gables, just seeing all the charm, and I think the architecture there is like so interesting, and like, I don't know, personally I like more of like the old Spanish style. So I think aesthetically, like, I love walking around North Gables, but I think the lifestyle that you get in South Gables is just unparalleled. So I don't know, I'm kind of torn.
Yeah. I mean, lifestyle in both areas are like amazing. I just feel like both areas are just so family oriented, and you know your neighbors.
Totally.
I know the neighboring apps are popping off in both places. So that's a tough choice. I would live in both.
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say no to either, but if I had a choice, I mean, I think now just being in real estate, like, we're exposed to so many different houses and styles and neighborhoods, and I mean, like, really all of Miami now. It's just, there's so much growth and development that it's hard to kind of pinpoint any specific area anymore. It's like, it's evolving, I would say. And I think like in North Gables, you're seeing like a lot more investment into the homes around there and everything too. So it's just, you're seeing like this mix of older homes, but with like updates and everything too. So it, like, they're both amazing.
Speaking of evolving neighborhoods, where I live in Silver Bluff, there's a lot of developing going on. So there's a lot of new construction. We're seeing a lot of townhomes popping up. And in my specific area, it's zoned duplex. And so there's a lot of opportunity with that. So you're seeing those duplexes, you know what I'm talking about? Those 2-story duplexes that are coming
there's one
up.
right off of like 27th, a big project that they're doing there. I think the list price on those were like 1.5, I would say, like between 1.5 and almost 2 million. And then you have a lot of multifamily going up in that area as well too. So I think that's a really hot pocket and an interesting investment area as well.
It's a nice area because you're right next to Coconut Grove. Like where I am personally, I can drive 5 minutes and I'm at Dinner Key Marina. And then, 10 minutes the other way and I'm in downtown Coral Gables Miracle Mile,
Yeah.
you know, grabbing a bite to eat. And then, you know, I'm like 15 minutes from the airport.
Well, and you have public transportation too.
Exactly.
And that's actually like a really big kicker, because I would say in general, like in the commercial space right now, as far as investments go, you really need these like extra incentives for development. So it's not just like zoning. It's like now you have to consider so much like parking, how many dwelling units you're able to build, what size. And you get a lot of benefit from being close to public transportation as well. So if you're within the SMART corridor, which is a fourth of a mile from public transportation, there's a lot more that you can do as far as the development standpoint. So that land in particular and those houses, and like you said, there's favorable zoning, really like you're seeing prices, like what's been sold there, a lot higher. Like the growth there has been exponential, and I think that whole area is transforming, especially with the underline getting activated soon in that area.
Which is going to be done soon, and they just finished the Grove Central station.
Yeah, and they're doing like the food trucks and everything there. So it's going to be amazing. Well, thank you so much for coming on today. It's always a pleasure having you. This has been another episode of South Florida Homes. I'm Amber Sim, and we'll see you next time.